What's up, guys? So today, just gonna be talking about something I've been thinking about, and that's what's marriage, Because people talk about, religious people. They talk about premarital sex being a sin, and I just don't get how a human construct has anything to do with spirituality, Like, the only way I could contextualize marriage in a spiritual sense is who are your baby's mothers, right? I mean, that sounds a little strange, but I will elaborate further. So me currently, I'm expecting a kid, a boy, in November. I'm gonna be a father, right? And it's just so wild, because was this predetermined? Was this moment predetermined to happen, right? I'm not married. I'm still, I'm with the person, my baby's mother, right? This is my girlfriend. She's not my wife, technically. But it really feels like this sort of bondage, right? Of, having a kid together. That must be what marriage is. Because, I could understand, that sex with anyone else who, isn't gonna be the mother of your child or the father of your child. I can see how that's void, that's pointless. I don't actually believe that. I think there is actually some merit in having, sex with the people that you've had sex with. But I don't think, the government has to do with what God is saying about marriage, right? I'm not religious. I'm formerly Christian, but no longer am I Christian because there's just values in Christianity that I can't get behind, Just eternal suffering. It's not, I don't want to get too into it, but, if you want to try to change your mind in the comments, you are free to. I don't think you will, but you can go ahead and try. Yeah, I think the women that you're married to are the women that you have children with. And that honestly makes sense even if, you're not with that person, right? Because there's still a contract, there's still a bond. You're still bound to that person. You are, you have a connection with them, whether you like it or not, right? And when a person who has a kid with somebody withdraws from that, that's divorce. And in many religions, divorce is not allowed. Divorce is a sin. And that completely makes sense because, you're not just bailing on the person that you had a child with. You're bailing on the child, too. And you are forcing that child into a situation that is less than ideal. So, I think this concept makes a lot more sense than, government, marriage, and human constructs be having anything to do with spirituality, because I can't see that being the truth. Yeah, I mean, and another thing, for people who have multiple women that they've had children with, that kind of coincides with the idea of having multiple wives, right? In many Islamic religions, you are allowed 4 wives. And that to me makes sense. The significance of 4, okay, having multiple children, having more than 4 children with one woman should be okay, right? But you let's say you're allowed 4 wives, and at that point, you know, it's just like 5. You really want to have 5 baby mamas? Like get out of here, man. That's not. That's definitely more than a lot of us can handle. So I could see, you know, that kind of being a rule. Like, we're gonna cut it off at 4. So I'm gonna check out my steak real quick. I'll keep talking. Yeah, like who? Yeah, 4 baby mamas. I think that's a good cutoff point, you know. But like I think that makes a lot more sense than what a lot of people, religious people, are trying to preach, right? Like, God just thinks sex is bad. Oh God, and you know, you need, like, let's be real, man. You need some form of experience for your wife, you know. Like, even like, I heard someone say, I can't validate this in any way, and I can't say for sure myself, because I haven't read the full Bible, but apparently, allegedly, nowhere in the Bible does it explicitly say premarital sex is a sin. I do kind of, like, I haven't heard anything in the Bible saying that, like, explicitly. Like, you can definitely read that in. And, like, it's the main problem I have with Christianity and, like, these religious people, man, is they don't even really adhere to the book. It's like, yeah, they follow the rules in the book, and, like, I mean, yeah, of course there's exceptions. A lot of people don't. But there's a lot of, like, extra stuff being preached. Like that's not a part of the Bible, right? Like the way you dress. Like, okay, maybe there's something in the Bible about that, but, like, I don't know. I'm rambling here, but yeah, there's things. Yeah, my smoke alarm decided to go off. But where was I? Okay, yeah. So people preach things that aren't really in the Bible. Yeah, I already dragged that on longer than I had to. So the main point of this video is it's really just a thought experiment, you know? Like, the people you're married to in this life, they're, you know, who God already predetermined to be the mother of your children, right? I don't believe in free will. I think everything is predetermined, and there's a certain path that, like, you're destined to go on, right? Maybe there's a mix of free will, a little bit of free will in there. You get the choices and stuff, but yeah, I mean that covers what I've been talking about here. Yeah, I mean, it's just an interesting idea, you know. Maybe the people you're predetermined to have children with, maybe that's who your wives are, and not necessarily someone you get a document with, you know. Well, I hope you guys like the video. Like and subscribe. Yeah, peace.